contractors that worked out here. If it hadn't been for the coordination with Nate, we'd probably all be in a lawsuit with the contractors by now because it would have been a hellhole out here. So I want to thank Nate for his time and all his efforts. With that being said, this isn't the first time we've done something like this, and I'm here because we're looking at it. I've got a lot of questions. If I run over my time, I'd like to have an opening statement, and then when everybody else talks, I'd like to kind of rebut and help some comments out here, because I think the information flow is not to the standard that these people are looking for right now. That's what and I hear that and I see that, so.
And that's what we're doing tonight.
I know,
We're trying to
I
get the
know,
information.
you're very good at it, and I appreciate that. I can understand it, Tom can, but sometimes you're a little over everybody else's head. My bottom line right now is how many people are on your district? How many people are we serving again? I missed that.
Exactly. 564 active.
Okay, 564 at 469, 957 is $817 a home. Add the $20 bond fee, there's another $120,000. Then the rate increase, you're increasing us by almost $1 million. I mean, what I'm looking at right now is this new state-of-the-art system, and we need to look at historical data, maintenance data, not wish list data, and see what we really need to do. Wish list, we start putting reserves away to get it done. You can't fix it all in 1 year. What we have right now, and I've been going over this budget right now is an increase from the operation and maintenance by almost $500,000. Some of it's not shown in here, so there's a little skeptic. I had the books of Thunderbird Irrigation South thrown over my fence because I looked at a budget just like this. So I'm not impressed with it, and I just we need to look. Can this property here? Can the property owners afford a $1,000 to $1,200 to $1,500 rate increase out here? That's what it all boils down to. None of this other stuff matters. Can we afford that? Can we afford 4 or 5 people in this office? What are we giving up from in here? It sounds like my take. You guys are drunk on money right now. You need to look at it. You need to think about it, and we need to take historical data. You got 3 months of maintenance. What's the increase in the maintenance been right now? 3 months. Somebody's got to have an answer. You've been paying bills.
Well, that's true. I could pull that information.
It should be off the top of your head right now. Everything I do in my
Scott,
business.
I have a lot of things that
Okay,
come
I'm
up
not
during
arguing
my-
with you, Debbie. I've got the floor.
I'm not arguing with you either, sir. I'm
My
saying
point
I can
is,
provide
how
that.
do you justify $500,000 increase in operation and maintenance in this thing? You can't justify it to these people, and if this goes through, I'm telling you, you might get locked out of this place down the road, because it's not gonna happen. Have you ever heard of adverse selection? Adverse selection starts out with a nice idea. You raise the price. All of a sudden, people can't afford it. Nobody buys in. You have less people taking the money. Then the people that can't afford that, they move out. Then all of a sudden, you have a water district nobody can afford. Got to give that some thought. That's my take. I'm very passionate about this. I took this job out here at cost. I believe we helped, and my man out here was one of the key components to getting this thing done. I've always had a vested interest in this, and I always will. I say we have we went from a little system to a state-of-the-art system. Now I think we need a state-of-the-art operation, maintenance, personnel. We need to look at that. So I'm gonna step back. But I don't know after closing statements after everybody else talks, because I think there's gonna be some other questions that I can answer. I could go on for 15 minutes.
I'd like to make a comment.